Welcome to the Chic Show. Today I'm going to show you some easy thrift flips to transform old items into something new and stylish. This is Third Thursday Thrift Flips, hosted by Tammy at the Rusted Willow and hosted by Marika at Marika Creations. Be sure and check out their channels in the description box along with the playlist. This first DIY is inspired by Yvonne over at Chic Rehab. I love watching her channel and the way she transforms different little tins and containers into a perfect little vignette. I found this little Easter tin at a local thrift store, and I added one of these $5 rabbits from the Dollar Tree Plus section, as well as one of these Easter trees. This is a little piece that I made last year out of a little tart tin, so I want to add that in there as well, and some of these little Easter egg picks from Dollar Tree. I'm going to add in some floral foam to try and stabilize some of these pieces. I also need to figure out how to make the top of the tin stand up, because that's the main part of the entire piece. So the first thing I did was take half of a clothespin and I glued that inside the bottom of the tin. It's all for you. Next, I glued on a tumbling tower block. I'm using some of this floral foam and I'm going to glue that down to the back part of the tin. And then I'm going to use one of these craft sticks and glue it onto that tumbling tower block so that it will hold that top up. It is freezing. Once I knew how I was going to hold the top up, I could add my other pieces. So I started with the bunny rabbit, and then I added the tree. And I apologize for the lighting here. Our electricity went out, so I'm just using the light that I had through the window. Now I'm going to add some floral foam to the front, and I'm going to continue to add some of those pieces. I did have to break off the stems of the Easter eggs to get them to fit down in there. It's all for you. It's all for you. Now everything looks good so far, but I couldn't help but think that behind the bunny there was a little bit too much space. So we're going to see if we can fill that in now. To use some of these spring flowers, and I just plucked them off of the pick, and we'll just add them down into the back behind the bunny. I absolutely love this little piece, and I hope that you like it too. Give it a thumbs up if you do, and let me know in the comments below. We crossed over borders to get where we are, and it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. I did it all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. Nights without sleep. Next thrifted item is this baby quilt. I want to be able to make some quilted eggs, and I'm certainly not a quilter, so we're going to see what we can come up with this baby quilt. 'Cause it ain't enough for two. I cut out an egg pattern and then just pinned that onto my quilt and cut all the way through the quilt. It's all for you. I did it all for you. It's all for you. Once I got this egg completely cut out, I did go back and pin the pieces together before I removed the pattern. I'm going to proceed with the second egg and just put it in a different spot on the quilt so that it will be a little bit different. When it is Now that both eggs are cut out, I'm going to embellish the one on the right just a little bit with some of the eyelet trim that was around the edge of the blanket.
I will hold you closer so you don't feel the cold. And it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you.
Now you could sew all the way around these quilted eggs, but I chose to use hot glue. But I did have to glue it twice. So you had to glue it on the front into that quilt batting and then again on the back side. The second egg, I did try to fray the edges of the egg just a little bit with this little tool. So I went all the way around the egg just to try to get a different look. Now I did leave a little opening on both of the eggs so that I could go ahead and stuff them a little bit more with polyfill.
We crossed over borders.
I stuffed both the eggs. I went ahead and glued the rest of the opening closed and then added them to a basket with some grass.
It's all for you. It's all for you. I did it all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. Nights without sleeping 'cause you fear the night.
I can hardly call this a DIY, but this is a thrifted basket, so I am using it, and I'm going to add another one of those little $5 bunnies from the Dollar Tree Plus section. I'm also adding some of this trailing greenery from Dollar Tree as well as some of Dollar Tree's carrots. And I think this makes a very cute addition to my laundry room. This is such a simple, quick and easy thrift flip for spring.
It's all for you.
Next is this thrifted wood hanger. I'm going to be using this Dollar Tree napkin to decoupage onto the front of the hanger, but first I'm going to give the entire hanger a coat of Waverly chalk paint in Ballet Slipper.
So you don't feel the cold, and it's all for you.
Now this napkin only has the printed part on half of the napkin, so I'm going to be using 2 napkins, and I'm going to pull apart the plies and will only use the one printed ply. I'm just trying to line up both pieces of napkin so that they look more like one piece. Once I've decided where I want to put them, I'm going to add Mod Podge to half of the hanger and place one side down, and then I'll repeat for the other side.
Days without water along the sun-soaked road. We crossed over borders to get where we are, and it's all for you.
Now I'm going to add Mod Podge to the top, and then I will let it completely dry.
It's all for you. I did it all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you.
Once it's dry, I'm going to come back with my finger sander and I'm going to sand off the excess tissue paper, and this will also kind of scuff up the edges of the hanger to make it a little bit more rustic. I also sanded along the back side of the hanger as well. I thought about leaving the bar there that natural color, but in the end I did end up going back and painting it pink as well. I'm going to seal everything up using DIY's Big Top. Now you could certainly use this hanger to hang your favorite outfit every day, or you could use it as I'm going to use it here. I spray painted a binder clip and I'm going to accent it with a little bit of rub and buff, and then I'm going to add that to the crossbar, tie a little bit of lace around the top, and then hang a picture from it. This is a great project for the shabby chic lover. I'd like to take a minute to invite you to subscribe to my channel, and also if you want to be notified whenever I upload a new video, you can tap on that notification bell. If you've seen anything you like today, please give me that thumbs up, and don't forget to check out the playlist in the description box below, along with Tammy and Marika's channels. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to share the chic. Bye now.